YouTube fellow community, Beach Boys fans, random people on the internet, my name is Giggens, and welcome to Beach Boys Wednesday. On today's episode, we're talking about Mike Love, specifically his role as a vocalist, and asking the musical question, is he good? Is he bad? Mike comes up so often in the Beach Boys story for many reasons, but when it comes to his musical ability, a lot of people kind of rag on him. And they really say he's not the best vocalist in the group. They say he doesn't add anything. They say his songs could have been done by somebody else in the group. Personally, I think his voice is just as important as Carl, Brian, Dennis, Bruce. The list goes on. The Beach Boys are a band, and they are many parts that come together of many different personalities making one cohesive piece of work. Without one of those pieces, the thing falls apart. And I feel like they knew that because, when Carl passed away, work on new stuff completely just came to a screeching halt until That's What Got Me on the Radio. But, I feel like if Carl hadn't died, they would have made more music together. I digress. Mike is an extremely important member of this group, as is every member of the Beach Boys. But there's no one else who can sing with the inflection and the cool, chill, sly delivery that he gives. When you hear those early songs like Surfin' USA and California Girls or Little Deuce Coupe 409, he is the voice of those early tracks. And you can imagine what Carl would sound like on 409. You can imagine what Brian would sound like on Little Deuce Coupe. It would be fine. It would be a great track. But the personalities don't match. That's something I feel like they established fairly early on, where if Brian was going to sing a song, it was going to be a ballad or a really sweet romantic song. And Carl eventually would tackle things like God Only Knows. Al would come into play on his own with Help Me Rhonda and a couple songs before that, but I feel like Mike could have done a great version of Help Me Rhonda, but Al had just slightly different enough of a timbre to deliver the emotion in that song. Whereas when you hear things like 409, Little Deuce Coupe, Shut Down, all those early car songs, the early surf songs, Mike has that slick, cool delivery that sort of matches the vibe. It matches the bravado. It matches that cool, calm, collected, I'm going out with my buddies and I'm kind of the king of the town feel. Whereas especially on songs like Fun, 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 I couldn't imagine anybody else singing, while she got her daddy's car and cruised through the hamburger stand now. I can't imagine Brian singing that. I can't imagine Carl singing that, but Mike fits that mold. And then you get moments from Mike that really let him shine, like the bridge on Hushabye, All I Want to Do from Sunflower, the bridge on Oh Darling from Keeping the Summer Alive, Everyone's in Love with You. There's moments where Mike really lets out a vulnerability, and I think that delivery creates a very interesting texture to play with. Because his voice isn't necessarily super delicate, and when it sings about delicate things, it hits you differently because it's kind of oh, here's Mr. Cool Guy, but he's got some sympathy. So that's it for today's video, kind of a short one, but Mike Love as a vocalist, what are your thoughts? Is he essential to the band? Could they have made it without Mike? I don't think so. Everybody in that band had to be together to make that thing work. So what do you think? Mike Love, great vocalist, not so great vocalist? What are your thoughts on him? What are your favorite vocal moments from Mike? Let me know in the comments below. My name is Giggens. Thank you so much for watching Beach Boys Wednesday, and I can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.